you live from Dragon Studios in Florida. I hope you're all having a happy Sunday morning. I know I am. And we are going to play some VR racing this morning. And if y'all like my videos, please give them a thumbs up. If y'all want to see more video content, please subscribe to my channel and ring the little bell icon. And I appreciate all my subscribers that have been subscribed to my channel. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and keep up subscribed to my channel. It really makes me happy when I see subscribers. Please want some more. I please want some more subscribers. Thank you. And the ones that give my videos a thumbs up, I really appreciate them too. It makes me happy for all the people that look at my videos and all the ones that give the thumbs up to my videos and the ones that subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to have some fun now and see what we're going to use first here. Maybe I'll do the bug car. This one here. I got a black bug car and I got a red one. I like this old 1966. I've always, that's where I learned how to drive stick shift was a 1974 Super Beetle. That's where I learned how to drive stick shift was a Volkswagen Bug. Seats even look realistic. The whole car looks realistic. I know I'm not going to beat this fast car here. Bug car's not meant for racing, but it can do alright. If I was racing against another Volkswagen, I'd probably win. Alright, we're having fun now. And by the way, yesterday I put some short videos on of RC jets flying. That was a special thing going on at the flying field on Saturday. That was a special event. They do it once in a while. They bring out all the RC jets, and they're not electric jets. Those are actually real gas jets. And I filmed short films of them, and I did maybe, I think it was like 3 videos that I got on YouTube right now. And I love YouTube. YouTube is good. Been on here since July 4th, 2014, but I've been trying to do different things so I can get more subscribers and more likes on my channel. I'm trying to do some more professional things. And I made up my character where I wear a dragon mask because that's my part of my character for doing YouTube. When I'm not doing YouTube, I'm doing stuff in my own life. Try to keep my life private from YouTube. My YouTube life is a totally different life. When I'm on YouTube, I'm a gamer, and I like to use cameras and video cameras to film different things. So that's what I like to do. I've been using cameras since I was about maybe 3 or 4 years old. My mom and dad bought me a Kodak film camera back in the 70s, and I used to take pictures with that, and I used to enjoy that. I enjoyed that when I was a kid, and I still enjoy cameras. And I try to get better cameras, but sometimes I have to buy them used. And then the one I used to do some of the filming out at the flying field was a DJI Pocket, and that camera is great. It takes great videos. It's the Pockets, the first Pocket camera. There's like 4 of them, and I might get the Pocket 4 eventually. But I like the Pocket that I got right now. It does a lot of things. You can do a lot of things with it. It takes amazing videos. It takes pictures, but I'm mostly going to use it for videos. I know it's supposed to follow you. It's supposed to have a follow you mode where the camera will automatically turn because it's on a gimbal. It will automatically turn because it's on a gimbal, like the gimbals on the drones that they make. That camera works great. That was the first time I used it since I bought it. It works great. You can use your phone to film with so you can see a bigger picture on that. You just gotta. The best thing to have for the Pocket, the first Pocket camera, is the Wi-Fi device that hooks to the bottom of the camera. Then you don't have to hook your phone into the side of it. then your phone could be separate from the camera. But I'm gonna get a thing to put my phone on where I can put the DJI Pocket in it, and then have the camera, have the phone on the side of it, and have the Wi-Fi thing hooked into it. So I just used the Wi-Fi on the camera. Well, I did better on that last lap. I had a person comment on one of the VR videos. That was for Drive Club. And I told him what I'm gonna tell everybody. When you see these videos on YouTube, you don't see them the way they're supposed to be seen. You don't see them the way they're supposed to be seen. When you see them in VR, they look totally different than they do on YouTube. They look more realistic, because when I look around, I see around the car. I don't see what's going on in the living room that I'm sitting in right now. I can't see what's going on in there, but there's nothing going on in the living room. But I can't see the living room. I just see the VR world, and this is the VR world. The YouTube videos, they don't justify the way VR videos really look, because they can't do that, because you got to actually have the VR headset on or to get the full VR experience. And if you don't have the VR headset on and you see the videos on YouTube, remember, you're not going to see them the way they were meant to be seen. They were meant to be seen through a VR headset. That's the way they were meant to be seen. But I put them on YouTube so that you can see what games they have for the VR, for the VR for the PS4. This is the first VR. Let me do the Volkswagen Bus next. That way I can get to the much faster cars. That's pretty cool looking. And you only could get one paint color in that one, I think. No, that's the one I picked out. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I could actually drive this Volkswagen Bus for real with stick shift. I could drive stick. I could drive that other thing I was driving, the bug car, the 1966. I could drive that too, because I can drive stick shift. Drove it for like 16 years. Drove stick for 16 years. A lot of people nowadays, the young people, wouldn't know how to drive stick, because they don't have a lot of stick shift cars anymore. They have more RMX. They don't. You can special order stick shift. They just don't have them on the lots anymore. But they do have for some cars, but not for all. The sports cars, a lot of the sports cars have stick shift options, like, because that's the way sports cars are supposed to be. You could have the option to have stick or automatic. A lot of people don't want stick shift anymore. A lot of them don't want to drive it, because you got, every time you want to slow down, you got to downshift. And then every time when you're speeding up you get up to like 25 miles an hour, then you got to go into second gear, and then 30 miles an hour, I think it's 30 to 45 is third gear, and 45 to up above is fourth gear. But they had, one of the cars I had fifth gear, so that fifth gear was 55 to 60. The last car I had that was stick shift was a Honda Civic CRX. I had a CRX that was a 5-speed transmission. Synchronized shifting, that thing shifted so easy when I pushed in on the clutch. See, you got a stick shift car, a lot of the young people won't know this. You got 3 separate pedals. You got a brake, you got the clutch, and you got the brake, and then you got the brake. There's 3 pedals in a stick shift car, where there's only 2 in the automatic. The automatic is easier to drive. You gotta be more cautious when you drive a stick shift. You gotta be paying more attention. And you still gotta keep your eyes on the road. You just gotta grab the shifter and to push the brake in at the same time, then downshift. And that's what slows your car down. Another good thing about stick shift that the automatic doesn't do is you can slow down a little bit faster with stick shift. You can downshift and the engine will slow the car down. Then you don't have to use the brakes. But say someone cut in front of you, and you're driving automatic, you're more likely to rear end them. In the stick shift, you're more likely to slow down and avoid hitting them in the rear end. You could downshift pretty fast, and they'll slow the car right down. It's hard to get used to, but I got used to it, and I really enjoyed the 15 years that I drove stick shift. I kind of missed driving stick, kind of like it still, because I think it's neat to drive because it's cool looking. Then somebody asked to borrow your car, and you said, "Can you drive stick shift?" And they would always say no. And I would say, "No, you're not driving my car anyways. You're gonna drive it anyways. Nobody drives my car." Right now, I'm saving up to try to buy a van that I can use for camping, and I'm obviously thinking about the Volkswagen van that has the pop-up camper. It's a Volkswagen bus. It's like this one right here, but it'd probably be a 1980s or a 1970s model, probably 1978 or 1979 Volkswagen van, Volkswagen bus. It'd be like this one, but it'd be newer, a little bit newer. It'd be a 70s model instead of a 60s model, and it would still look just like this one, but it wouldn't have those windows up in the top like that, because it would have that. They would have that pop-up tent on the top that pops up. When you're camping, then that pops up, and then you have more room to stand up inside the van. Then when you're not camping, it pops back down, and they think they call those the Western vans. I think they call them Western vans because they have a lot of them in California. And I think they're starting to make the Volkswagen buses again that have the pop-up tent in them. I think they're still making them. I think they're making new ones, but the only thing about the new ones is they don't have the air-cooled motor in them like the old ones do. The old ones actually have a better motor in them, the same motor that the bug cars had back then, the air-cooled motor. And the motor in this bus right here is in the back part, is in the very back of the van. It sounds like a bug car motor. It's the same motor that the bug car has. They used to be known to overheat. The vans used to be known to overheat because they're heavier than the bug car is. They're a little bit heavier, just a little bit. All right, time to go to the fast cars now. So you all ready for the holiday season? Halloween's just right around the corner, so I like Halloween, but I don't really do anything for Halloween. I just watch TV. Most of the time I'm playing video games on Halloween night, like I'm doing right now. Let's do... the new Mercedes that I just got. See, this game gives you cars for free, for bonuses. This is a 2013 Mercedes. AMG Mercedes. I'm going to use it on the dirt track and see how it does against the Trans Am, 78 Trans Am. First time I use this car. She's a pretty peppy little car. It's doing all right in the sand because it's a smaller car. That Firebird that's behind, the Trans Am that's behind me, I used it on this track once. It's got too much speed and it just peels out a lot. If you floorboard it, it peels all up. VR is fun. I'm gonna get my Oculus Quest 2 charge back up, and I'm gonna figure out how to do a video on YouTube, because I could put the video on Facebook, but I don't know if they have it so that you could do YouTube videos with it. Might have to set a camera up, but the only problem with setting the camera up is you can't see what's inside the headset, because I can't monitor it onto the TV. If I could put it onto the TV screen, then you could actually see what I'm seeing in the headset. You can on Facebook, though. I'm just going to see if I can do it on YouTube. Should be able to now, hopefully. This car handles pretty good on the dirt for being a Mercedes-Benz, for being a small Mercedes. Actually handles better than the Mini Cooper does. That Firebird Trans Am can't keep up with me. No, it's not made for off-road. This isn't really made for it, but it does better. Some cars do better off-road than others. I'm so proud of a friend of mine. He's took up drone flying and nobody ever showed him what to do, and he's doing real well with his drones. He's got his drones on YouTube. He's doing a real good job. I'll have to put the YouTube thing on, tell you which YouTube channel. Can't remember what name it is. I just got it in my favorites on YouTube. Once I remember the name, I'll mention it in some of my videos so people can watch his channel and give his videos a thumbs up and subscribe to his channel, because he just got started on YouTube. So this is fun. I like it when they have the little jumps. We'll have to do the other track. We'll do the other dirt track with a different car though. Maybe I'll use the Ford truck. Maybe I'll use the rafter. Maybe I'll use the rafter to see how good that does on that other dirt track. That corner there I usually miss up in, but the last times I didn't do it. Got a real good lap. Got the best laps there. All right, we're having fun now, aren't we? Hope everybody's having a fun Sunday morning. I know I am. The weather in Florida is getting cooler now since it's fall time. The summertime, you really don't want to be in Florida because it's hot here. We have high humidity here too in the summertime. So Florida's always been known for. That's why the northern people up north went down here in the wintertime to get away from the snow. But the weather here in the wintertime is better. In the summertime, you don't want to be here unless you live here. If you don't live in Florida, you don't want to be here in the summertime. But if you want to live here, it's best to live here in the fall and the winter. It's the best time to live here. Let's do dawn. All right, let's try the rafter route. Where's my truck at? Oh, there it is. That's probably not going to do very well, but I'm going to try it anyways. The truck is made for off-road, but I don't know how good it's going to do. That's an expensive Ford truck. You just get the ground effects kit and you get the name on it. Is all you get, and leather seats and probably a turbocharged V8. It's a nice looking truck, but I could see spending $40,000 for this, or what it was. I think it was like $40,000 for this truck, brand new. It was hard to get them when the COVID was going on. It was hard to get the rafter because they didn't have any on the lot. Then I think now it might be easier. They might have the new ones on the lot now. Haven't seen a new rafter on the road in a long time. I've seen the older ones. Les Ford's not making the rafter anymore. Unless they stopped making it. Because all it is an F-150, a souped-up F-150 with. Ooh, this thing's doing pretty good off-roading. This is doing real good off-roading for a truck. Trucks do good off-road, but I didn't know that it was going to do this good. Might not do good on the other track though. I'd like to drive the rafter once. Yeah, I'd like to drive it and try it out. It's like a fun truck to drive. It wouldn't fit in my garage though, because it'd be too long. I got a 2-car garage, but I wanted to get a truck. I was going to get a Toyota Tacoma, a 4-door cab with the 4-wheel drive, but it wouldn't fit in the garage. So I decided to get a RAV4. I love the RAV4 now. I love it a lot. Got a 4-wheel drive RAV4, 2021. I like it a lot. Bought it at CarMax. CarMax is a good place to buy cars because the price you see on the sticker is the price you pay. They don't have any hidden fees like the other dealerships do. Other dealerships have hidden fees that you pay fee on shipping, you pay a fee on the gas for the shipping, you pay a fee on all kinds of things. Pay a fee for everything. Always some fees on everything. There's fees on everything that you do. Hidden fees. Like on the cell phones, there's hidden fees. They charge you for stuff that they shouldn't charge you for. What they should charge you for is using the phone the plans, but they charge you for a lot of hidden fees. The only company that really doesn't do that is a company that's part of AT&T. Cricket doesn't do that. Cricket does charge you the price that you see. Cricket's part of AT&T, but they're a good company. But I've heard good things about them. But I don't have a phone through Cricket. But if I had a phone by myself, I'm on my family. I'm on a family plan right now. But if I had a phone by myself, I'd probably go through Cricket, because Cricket is a pretty good company. They don't have no hidden fees on their cell phones. A lot of them do. A lot of them are getting out of the hidden fees now. I think Verizon's starting to do that. They don't have the hidden fees anymore. I think you just pay what you see. I think they have a tax though. I think there's a tax. I think there's a tax on the cell phone service. I never see the bill. I just give the money to my parents because I'm on my mom and dad's family plan. I like being on that because it saves me a lot of money. Right now it saved me a lot of money. Because I use my cell phone a lot now. Don't just use it for phone calls. I use it for surfing the internet. I use it for editing YouTube videos. Use it for making YouTube short videos. I'm starting to use my cameras more too. I'm gonna start using those more. Like I used the Pocket, the DJI Pocket, yesterday to do the video out at the airfield. To do 3 videos. I think I did like 3 videos on it. That was the first time I used it. I think that thing works so good for being so darn small. You hold it in your hand, it's like a real small. But a lot of people will say it's hard to hold in your big hands because your big hands cover up the whole thing. But I can still control it. I don't see where it's that hard to control. It's not that hard. Oh, I actually won with this truck for the first time. Got the Firebird Trans Am behind me, and I actually kicked its butt at a Ford Raptor. Wow. That was fun. All right. Raptor. Let's see where we're going to drive this time. I think we're going to go to Japan. I think Tokyo. Let's go to Tokyo and do some night racing during the day, right? Yeah, it's daytime, but let's see what I want to use. I need to buy one of the Lamborghinis. I got the gift card, $10 gift card. Maybe I'll buy maybe I'll buy 3 or 4 cars. All right, we'll use maybe we'll use the Honda. Let's use the Honda in this race. Honda GRB rally car. Now we got another rally car there. That's another GB. Probably another Honda, but that's all right. English car, driving on the right side of the car instead of the left side. I could get used to this if I lived in England. If I was living in England or London, I could get used to driving on it. There they drive on the right side of the road. Oh, actually, we drive on the right. We drive on the right side of the road. They drive. Whoa! I just fishtailed. Yeah, they drive on the right side of the road, and we drive actually on the right side. I think they drive on the right side. We drive on the. Can't remember. They drive on the. Yeah, they drive on the right side of the road. We drive on the left side. We actually drive on the left side. They drive on the right side. And they say that the steering wheel being on the right side of the car is the way the car is supposed to be. It's supposed to be, but in the United States they have some of those cars because people brought them over from overseas. They have some cars. Well, they play so. English people drive on the right side of the road, and the French people drive on. Oh man, they drive on the right side of the car, and the French people drive on the left side. The French people drive like the people in America drive. They don't have cars like the English people have in France. I'm surprised they don't, because France is so close to England. Yeah, France is so close to England. I'm surprised they drive like the American people do. Yeah, the French people drive on the same side of the car we do. That's why when people in England go over there, they have a hard time getting used to driving on the opposite side of the road, because they're so used to driving on the other side of the road. I don't know. Never been to England. I've had English friends, though. I've had British friends that live in the United States, but I've never been to England. And I have one Irish friend that's from Ireland, but she's been here since she was 16 years old. Yeah, she's like 67 or 68 years old now. And I really care for her a lot. I haven't seen her in a long time. Her name is Carol Ann, and I miss Carol Ann too. Yeah, she's pretty cool. A pretty neat person. I used to work in the same place. Used to work for the same company that she worked for, and she used to look out for me, and I miss her so much. I miss seeing her, and I miss her little Irish accent. She's been here since she was 16 years old, though. She was a teenager when she moved here. She went back to Ireland once, and she wasn't the same as it was when she left the place. So she decided to stay here in the U.S. Stuff's never the same. When you go back home, if you're from another country and you live in the United States, you go back there after living here like maybe 30, 40 years. The place that you came from has changed a lot. Especially if you've been going 30 or 40 years from, and you're just used to being here. Because the United States is a lot different. Every country is different in their own ways. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's all right. It's just a different culture, and that's good to be. It's good to have different cultures, because it would get boring having the same culture. It would get really boring. That's why we all have different cultures. Like there's no true Americans anymore. The ones that were the real Americans are the native Indians, the Cherokees and all the other Indian tribes that were in America before the settlers came here. Indians were the true people they're the ones that really belong here. They're the ones that really belong in the United States, because they're native to the U.S. None of us were native to this. I got a big German background, a big French background, and an Irish background. See, American people are all mixed up. They ever mixed with different backgrounds, because we're foreigners too. Foreigners in the United States. Matter if we're born here, it doesn't matter if we're born here. We're still foreigners. But there's nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's good to have different races, because the different cultures are pretty cool. I like all the different cultures. I always enjoyed doing research on different cultures, because you learn a lot of stuff. You learn a lot of neat things, actually. Let's see what new track we got. This track right here is really long. We'll do it. I think I'm going to do it with a real fast car. See what I got that's really fast. Super Beat's not. I think I'll do the... No, I can't do the Beat. Let's see here. Maybe I'll do the Mustang. But this car will probably still smoke me on this track. Oh, they're both rally cars. I might have a chance now. Both of them are rallies. Mustang against that rally car. That's going to be pretty interesting. I don't want that. What am I up there for? This track is kind of long. This Mustang is so cool. I wish I had a girl sitting next to me. I wish they would have put I think one of these games you're supposed to be able to have a person sitting next to you, another person. I think it's the other one. I got to figure out. So I think it's the other game, the Drive Club. I think Drive Club you're supposed to be able to put a person in the seat next to you, but I think it's Drive Club. I'm not really sure. So far I'm doing good, but he's probably going to pass me, because I think that car is faster than the Mustang is. So far I'm doing alright. After I get done with an hour of this, a little bit over an hour of VR, then I'll play Modern Warfare 3 beta for a little while. This is one of the bigger maps. I don't have all the tracks open yet, but there might be another track bigger than this one. I don't know, but I know this one's bigger. One of the bigger is the biggest track so far. It's a long track. It's like you're really driving on a freeway and you're driving a long ways away, but you're not using any gas. This is a pretty neat map. What I'm looking at right now, I see clearly, but you guys probably see a little bit of fragmented. I see it real clearly. Sometimes YouTube does that with these videos, these VR videos. Sometimes they're crystal clear. Sometimes they're crystal clear. Yeah, he's right behind me right there. See, I can look out the windows. I can look up in the sky. I can look at the cargo containers over there. And that big needle right over there. And I can look straight ahead at the road. I feel like I'm really in a Mustang GT rally car. I feel like I'm really in it. I feel like I'm really moving. It's an illusion though. You got the headset on, you feel like you're moving when you're actually in a car, but you're not moving. Not really going anywhere. You're just sitting in your living room or wherever you have your PlayStation 4 or Xbox X, but and the Xbox X, they don't have VR, just on the PlayStation so far. I don't know why Microsoft can't have VR. Maybe Sony has a monopoly on it. I don't know. They might have a monopoly on the VR, or they might just own the rights, but Oculus has a VR. No, Oculus actually started VR, I think. I think they were the ones that first came out with the VR headset. I gotta get my Rift, or I do have a Rift, but I want to get my Quest 2 charged up. And I'm gonna buy the Star Wars game, so I can play the Star Wars game. It's like an open world game. It's like a big open world game. I don't know what you do in it so far. I've only seen videos on it. So far I'm staying in the lead with this car. I used the Mini and I couldn't stay in the lead. I used the old Mini though on this track and some other cars. So far the Mustang's doing pretty well. The Mustang GT rally car. Yeah, we're getting closer. We gotta go through a tunnel. This will be the first race I've won on this track. Never won a race on this track if I can keep him way behind me. That's why I keep on looking in the rear mirror at the car behind me. He wants to catch up to me, he does. I love VR. I'm gonna buy some more VR games too. I'm gonna play some of the ones I got. I got a whole bunch of them for the VR headset, PlayStation 4 VR. I want to get the VR 2 for the PlayStation so that I can play the new games and use the new controls. The new controllers are supposed to be like the Oculus controllers, similar to the Oculus controllers. I want to buy the Tello drone, the DJI small Tello drone, so that I can take it with me anywhere. I can just take it anywhere with me. Put it in my backpack and take it with me to work. Just have it in case I want to fly after work. Because I can use my phone to fly that, or I can buy a controller, but I'm probably going to use my phone because the controller's the extra $40 for it, for the Tello drone. DJI Tello. If I ever get the steering wheel for this game, I'll be using the steering wheel while I'm playing VR. The steering wheel and the pedals and the shifter, I'll be using them. They said the controllers is all right to use, but the pedals and the steering wheel and the shifter are more realistic. if somebody was sitting in the living room, they could see what I see on the TV screen right now. Because the PlayStation, you can see whatever the person sees on the TV screen. Trying to catch up with me. Oh, you want to do that? Okay. Gran Turismo Sports, what this game is called, Gran Turismo Sport. This game is, you can play this game in non-VR, and I think you can play online with a bunch of other people racing. I'll look into that and try the non-VR mode, but I really bought this game for the VR mode, but I'll try the non-VR mode, see how it works. It's supposed to be really good, but I like the VR mode in it so far. I'm almost there. I can just hold out till I get inside here. I can just hold out. I'm almost going to win this. Here I go. I won. Oh, this is the first time I've won on this track. Wow, I actually won. I actually won. Wow. First time I've won on this track. Oh, I got 97 experience, and I never had that high of experience. Oh, that was fun. Almost 9 o'clock in the morning already. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning, but it's all right. I'll do some more. Let's see here. Okay. I think I'm going to use Lexus. I think I'm going to use the Lexus car. I had to take the music. Unfortunately, in the video games, you got to take the music out because on YouTube they have a copyright on all the music, which I don't understand why they do that. Is because they don't want people to get mad at them. That's their music. But if it's in the game, it should be padded to the game. They shouldn't have to do that. If the game's using it, it shouldn't really matter about the copyrights because it's actually in the game. Because it's actually in the video game. It was actually part of the video game. They put it in the video game, and the video game has the copyrights to those songs because they pay the people that put the songs in the game. They pay those artists that use their songs. So I don't understand. Maybe it's something to do with YouTube. Maybe they just don't think about that part. They could automatically take the songs out when we download them. They could automatically, then we could use the songs while we're racing. And on YouTube, they still actually hear the songs, and then when they get recorded, and then they get put on there as just a video. And that's when they get you for the copyright. But when you're doing the video, they don't get you for it. It's after it's actually recorded and done. I just guess YouTube's afraid they're going to have lawsuits because using somebody's copyrights of their songs, but the games have already paid for the copyrights. They've already paid the artists to use their songs. Every time they put a song in a video game, they pay whoever did the song. They pay them to use it, and they pay them a lot of money to use it. It's like the voice actors. They pay them for their voices. Pay them to do the voice acting for the characters in the games. They pay them for that. There might be a copyright on those voices too. Games probably have the copyrights on the voices. I've been on this track before. I can see the sunset coming in behind me. It's like you're really in the game. You're in the game. Well, that was a good lap. It's a hard track when you have been on it. When I first was on this track, I was all over the place because of all the curves. If you had a bunch of racers online playing this game, you probably would definitely lose, especially if they're real good. I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3's Volta edition. I bought it, but I'm playing the beta right now. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 doesn't come out until November. I think November the 12th that comes out. But so far I'm enjoying the beta a lot. I'm thinking that the game is going to be probably game of the year. Game of the year for this year. But it could be Avatar. The Avatar could be game of the year because the movie came out and the Avatar game is supposed to be real good. And that don't come out until December 12th. And I really want to reserve that game too. So I could be playing that during the holiday along with Call of Duty. I want to still play Overwatch 2 because I love Overwatch 2. I'm a big D.Va fan. I love D.Va. She's great. I love all the characters, but D.Va's my favorite, and so is Kinkyo is my favorite. I like Kinkyo a lot too. Kinkyo is my second favorite character. She's a healer, and she throws knives. She's pretty amazing. Kinkyo is pretty amazing. 70, that's not bad. When you first do VR, you might get lightheaded, but you take the headset off, and it passes after a while. It'll pass. I don't know what's blinking down there at the bottom of the screen, but that gets pretty annoying. All right, let's see here. Dragon Trail 2. Let's try the garden one. Let's try that one. Never done that one yet, but okay, we'll do sunrise this time. Morning. Let's try. Mitsubishi. Rally car. Oh, cool, I got another rally car against me. That's all right. Mitsubishi Lancer. I've never had a Mitsubishi, but my favorite Mitsubishi, when they used to make it, is the Eclipse. I like the Eclipse. I like the looks of the Eclipse. GoPro camera over there. I love the sound of this car. This Mitsubishi sounds so good. Whoa, this track is... Oh gosh, he passed me because I'm not used to this track. I've never done this. I've done Dragon Trail, but the first one. I've never done the last track. It's totally different. It's a Honda. Dang it. Whoa, that was crazy. Yeah, this one's a little bit harder. It looked easier. It's got a lot of curves in it. Take me a while to get used to. I'll have to do it a couple times. Oh, like that overpass. That's cool. I'm in first for now. It's neat. I'm looking down at a body, but this body in this car is not my body. It's supposed to be, but it's not. Not my hands either on the steering wheel. They look pretty cool looking. It looks pretty realistic. Don't have no mirrors, so I got to use my side view mirrors to see them. I don't have no rear view mirror on this car. 6-speed transmission instead of a 5-speed. Yeah, I'm gonna screw up. I almost screwed up. He's still behind me, but I almost screwed up. I'm still in the lead so far. Just ran over the cone, it was in the road. Doing a lot of drifting. Never been very good at drift racing. Need to practice on it because drift racing is pretty cool. I like racing. I've been racing cars and video games since PS1. I like doing the racing. Been doing it a long time. I just do more Call of Duty and more Overwatch now, and some other games. But I'm trying to get back into the racing, and I want to do it in VR instead of just doing a regular racing. VR is more realistic. It's more realistic when you're in the headset, but if you see it on YouTube, you're not seeing the full effect of it. Right now, I just feel like I'm right here on this road, but I can see the scenery all around me. Oh, I got a first place on this track. I've never even been on this track. You can see the ceiling and everything in the car. See the whole interior. You can see the hood. Outside, you can see the doors. You can see a little bit of the outside of the door. Let's see here. Level 20 of those ones will be unlocked. Level 19 will unlock. I got 2 more tracks to unlock. Then I got all the tracks unlocked. I don't know if they're going to come up with more tracks or not. I got lots of them though. Let's try that one out. Alright, we don't want to do the Lancer again. See if I can do the Volkswagen rally car, the Volkswagen Beetle rally car. I think it's... Where is my rally car? Well, there it is. Volkswagen Beetle rally car. This car they don't make anymore. VW don't make it because it was too expensive. Plus they were having some problems with stuff on it. Because my friend Carol Ann, she had a Volkswagen. I think it was a 2012. She had all kinds of problems with it. I was disappointed when they first came out because I thought they would have made them like the old Volkswagen with the air-cooled motor in the back. They didn't make them that way because they lasted too long. Oh, you got it, kidding me? All right. This car here is pretty fast. It's a rally car with probably a turbocharger on the engine. Because the Beetle won't be this fast. Normal Beetle one, the one that they make for the cell wouldn't be this fast. This one was souped up. Still looks like a Beetle. It has a roll cage and stuff on it. Like it was made for racing. Every time I think about a Volkswagen Beetle, I think about Herbie, the love bug Herbie. The movie Herbie Goes Bananas, and all the movies that made the bug car. All those movies made the bug car pretty popular. All those Disney movies made the bug car so popular. Back in the 70s, I think in the early 80s, I think it was back in the 70s and the late 60s when they made those movies. So I believe that the guy that was the star of the first movie, I believe he's gone now. He was a real good actor too. I used to watch him in other movies. He was real good. Forget what his name is now, but he was really a good actor. Yeah, this is one of the new tracks that I opened up. I haven't been on this one yet. This is the first time I've been on it. This is a pretty good track. A lot of bad curves, but it's cool. Lots of bad curves. I'm drifting right now. I'm getting better at drifting. I used to not be real good at drifting. Drift racing is a little bit harder because you got a lot of curves like this. It's made so your car slides sideways. That's what they call drifting. You slide like that, you're drifting. It's called drift racing. Be fun to do a go-kart on this track. Then when I get my computer and start playing the VR on the computer, then I'll be able to record the Oculus with that. Because I got a game right now that you can drive any kind of car you want to. You can even drive a go-kart. You can even do go-kart racing. They have all kinds of cars on that game for the Oculus Rift. It's on Steam. I forget what the game's called, but I bought it. My computer's not powerful enough for the headset right now. I gotta get a new computer. But you gotta have a certain thing for the Oculus VR to work on your computer. You gotta have a certain computer. And if you don't have the computer, it's gonna be all glitchy and choppy. So don't buy the headset first. Buy the computer first, because if you have an older computer, the Oculus is not going to work on it. It's going to be too slow for it, and you got to have a real good graphics card. The graphics will be all choppy. If you don't have the right graphics card or the right processor chip, it won't work right. Okay, let's see here. That one's going to have 3 layouts. Oh, man. This track's got some curves in it, too. Boy, they're not real bad. All right. Maybe we'll use the Mazda Roadster. What color? I think I should do gray. Gray and the Mazda. I've never had a Mazda. I've heard good things about Mazdas. I hear they're good cars. They're a Japanese Japanese import car, but Ford used to be part of them. It used to be a Japanese import for Ford, but now it's its own company. Now it's its own company. See, I'm in a convertible. This is pretty cool. How you doing up there, sir? No, I won't keep the car under 55. This car should be good on this track because this is a short wheelbase car. And it's a smaller car. I didn't see the car that was racing against me. It's probably that. Might be the Trans Am again. I don't know yet. That Rafter did a good job. The Rafter did a good job on this track for being a full-size truck. I like the little jumps. Well, this handle's really good. Doing some drifting here. I'm ready for my 3rd cup of coffee. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just scuffed my vehicle. I like doing the YouTube videos. It used to make me nervous. I've been on camera once when I was a kid. I was at the fairgrounds and I had a guy do a picture of me, and he drew a cartoon picture of me of a baseball player. Because I'm from Michigan originally, he drew me with a big head on a little body. Drew me in a Detroit Tigers uniform. when I was a kid. So I got on in the newspaper. I also was in the newspaper for that, and I was on the news for that, advertising for that guy at the fairgrounds doing those pictures. I was nervous that day I was in the news because when you look at the camera, there is actually a big red light on top of the video camera telling you that it's recording live. There is a big red light, but now I've seen them on other cameras. I've done advertisements for the college I worked at too. I've been extras in advertisements for that. The red light doesn't bother me anymore because it's just recording. And it doesn't matter if 1,000 people see me, it doesn't bother me anymore. Like right now, if I had 1,000 people watch me in this video, I would be nervous. I would talk to y'all because I can see when you type messages across the screen, I can answer them with my voice. Maybe one day you'll be able to put your own voice on there and ask me questions, but it's all right. I like it better with the messages on the screen. It's easier to answer the person that way. And sometimes you can't see all the messages coming across the screen because you're paying attention to your game that you're playing, but I try to see the messages when they come up. Then if somebody says hi to me on here, I usually look up and say, hi. Hi. What is that? Why is the stereo on for? Alexa, turn the stereo off. I don't know why that's on. I don't understand why that's on for. Alexa, turn the stereo off. Alexa, turn the stereo off in the living room. I don't know why that's on. I didn't turn it on. I don't have time to screw with it right. I don't have time to mess with it right now. I didn't mean to say screw with it. I meant to say mess with it. Same thing. Don't have time to mess with it right now. I didn't mean to say screw with it though. I didn't mean to say that. Woo! That was fun. Alexa, stop. Oh wow, I won this race too. There we go. How y'all doing today? I don't know what's on. Oh, the TV. Why is the TV on for? I mean, why is it on regular TV? I'll be right back. I'm gonna see why it's on. I'm gonna turn that onto the PlayStation because it's not supposed to be on. It's not supposed to be on regular TV. It's supposed to be on the PlayStation. You're supposed to not be able to hear. Only supposed to hear what's in the background of the game. I don't know why I did that for. Okay, I'll put my headset back on here in a minute. It was just, I don't know how the TV got on regular, how it got on regular TV from the PlayStation. Because now I can see what's in the headset now on the screen. And I think it says put the VR headset on. That's what it says. Because it knows I have the VR headset off. All right, let's try this again. I'd like to have. I wish Sony would have made another VR racing game for the VR head for the PlayStation 4 VR headset. I wish they would have made another racing game, but there isn't one. Oh, there isn't one. I've been looking to see if I can get one more. Oh, my neck hurts a little bit. Gotta make sure your headset's on right. Make sure it's comfortable. There. Okay. Okay, I'll do it for a little while longer. I'm almost done with the VR for now, and I might come back later on after I come home from doing some errands. Let's do that track one more time. Try that one that time. We'll try. Maybe we'll do the Mini on it. Give me permission to use anything. I paid for that car. Before, when they first made this game, there was only certain cars that you could use in VR. That's what I understood. In certain cars, you couldn't use them because you couldn't see the inside. So they made all the cars so you could see the inside. Actually, I sit in one of these Mini Coopers before. I liked it at one time, but I can't crawl in and out of these cars like this anymore. Yeah, he's right there. It's the first time I've seen a car with this track behind me. This is fun. Look how this track goes way down. I used the Dodge Challenger on this track. The Dodge Challenger didn't do too good. No, I kept on bumping into things, bumping into the side things on the track, the walls. See the rail tower? I can see all those towers. I feel like I'm really here. And the billboards up there on the wall, I can see all them. And the ambulance rescue people. This is a little jump. Woo! That was fun. That was a good jump. No, I did a nosedive into the ground though. If you would see the front of the car, it'd probably be all smashed up. Might do this track one more time and use a different car. I might do it one more time. It'd be fun to do motorcycle racing in VR with the dirt bikes. That'd be fun. Doing the wheelies. I don't know. They've never had dirt bikes in VR. They've always had they've had cars, but they never tried dirt bikes yet. I got some dirt bike games. I might start doing some online dirt bike racing, but I don't know how famous it is. I don't know how people are gonna like watching that on YouTube. They like VR stuff like this. I've had 4 or 5 people watch me do the Star Wars VR. I might do that tonight. I might do the Star Wars VR tonight. You could hear the dirt in the background in my ears. I could hear all the sounds like I'm inside the car. I could hear all the. That's why you have the earplugs in. Makes it pretty realistic too. Woo! That was a sideways jump. I'm drifting a little tiny bit. This car isn't really that bad. There's some VR things you get a VR share. You get a VR vest that you could put on that you feel everything. Say you're at like a game where you're getting hit or you're fighting. You can feel the punches. Then there's a VR share that you could set in, a gaming share, that you feel all the vibrations on your body from when you do racing. You feel all whatever you're doing on the VR. You feel all the vibrations or whatever you're doing. You feel it. Probably make me kind of nauseous feeling it at first. I think it would feel kind of neat feeling all this stuff. All right, the white flag's out. White checker flag. Oh, that was good. $76, I'm getting more experience points than I used when I first started out. Didn't get those before. Try that track one more time. Then I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Then I'm going to play some regular games. Then I'm going to play Call of Duty for a while. The beta for Call of Duty 3. Let's do that dirt track again. Let's do that one. That one there. We'll use... Maybe we'll use... Let's see what other mid-sized car I got. Let's see. I could use the Subaru WRX. Let's use that. Let's see how that does. English version. There's the checker flag. This has got a lot of pep to it. It's supposed to be Subaru sports car. Medium-sized sports car. This has got a lot of power. See how it does in a jump. Get close to it. There's one. There's another one here. Woo! That was good. This is fun. If y'all were in the headset, if y'all had the headset on, you would probably like this. It feels so realistic. Some people probably wouldn't because they'd get lightheaded and nauseous. And some people are not good at VR. You do get used to it after a while. That lightheaded and nauseous feeling goes away after you've done it about maybe three times or four. And sometimes it doesn't. Depends on how your equilibrium is and how your head is to movement. And some people get car sick. So if you get car sick, I wouldn't recommend VR to you because you could get car sick in this. So like this, like being in a real car. First time I've done that. Whoops. Car's harder. Now it's just got more power. It's probably a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter maybe. Doing a lot of drifting, but that's all right. Where's the big jump? I don't think I've came to it yet. There's a big hill up here. Maybe it's up here. There's the big jump. This is if you see what this is gonna be like in this car. Woo! That was fun. I think that's the biggest jump on this track. I thought that was bigger than that. I'm going to do a video thanking everybody for subscribing to my channel and thank everybody for giving my videos a thumbs up. This is another big one. Woo! Checker flag. This car did all right. It did all right. Gets the Swift. Let's do one more race. Try and make it to 30 on there. 130. Let's do a race around the oval track. Let's use Mitsubishi Lancer. Same car I used the last time, I think. No, I just used a regular Mitsubishi WRX I used last time. Last time I used the WRX. This is a rally car. That was a good lap. Scuffed my vehicle. Another good lap. That was funny. My wheels were up, my side wheels were up on the wall. That'll be in the video. People are gonna say, "What the heck is he doing?" It's the first time I've done that. Put two wheels up on the wall on this curve right here. Trying to get the best lap. I like getting that best lap. It gives me more points. That was a good lap. Another good lap. Wow. I did it again almost. That one wasn't one of the best, wasn't the best lap. But this was a lap. That one wasn't either. That was one of the best laps. Checker flag. So it's all shifting level for shifting gears. Alright, thank you all for watching my video. I'll be doing some VR later on, but right now, maybe I'll do one more VR. Let's do one more. Let's just do one more right now. Still not 130, we'll do one more. Maybe I'll do the dirt track again. I really like this dirt track right here, Fisherman's Ranch. I really think it's cool looking. It's a 4-mile track. That's a 4-mile track is what that is. We'll do sunset this time. Let me see what other little car I want to use. I'm going to use a small car this time. Let me use the Mercedes. All right. Oh, the Firebird's always against the Mercedes. They always send the Firebird against this car. And the Firebird is not made for dirt racing. It's not made for rally racing. Either is this car, but it does. I think it does pretty good. Why does it say final lap? Just got started. Because it's a one-lap track. He's behind me. Woo! Landed sideways. I think this is the best dirt track that they have. The other one's is all right, but this one's cooler. This one's bigger. Oh, I just screwed up. Just messed up pretty bad there, but he's still way back there. I sure want another cup of coffee. I love video games. I love flying my drone too. I'm gonna get back into that. And I'm gonna be putting more drone videos on here. Then I'll be using the camera for the background when I'm flying to see all the people. I'll have on a tripod. I'll start doing that too. It has follow me mode on, so I'll have it so it moves around, so it follows me. I think we're coming up to the big jump here. I think it's around this bend. Oh, I'm drifting good. No good lap with this car. No best lap. Woo! That was a drifting jump. Oh, I'm really drifting. Oh, I just drifted into the fence. She's got a lot of pep to it, this Mercedes does. Here's a big jump here. Watch this. Woo! I think there's one more jump. Another big jump up here. There's one more. Oh, it says downhill. Yeah, there's a jump. Yeah, there's one more. Woohoo! I think the other jump's a little bit bigger. So in first place, that Firebird's not beating me. I don't even see him. He's way back there. Got the checker flag. Wow, that was fun. All right. Whoops, I just hit, oh, that hurt. All right. Let's see where I'm at now. Oh, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you. I'll do one more. Let's see. Maybe I'll do Japan, Tokyo. Let's do this one. Night racing is fun. Even though it's during the day here, it's not nighttime. Let's see, what do I want to use? Maybe I'll use... Oh, you won't let me do that. Okay. I don't know why it does that sometimes. That's something to do with the programming in this game. It'll say, you don't have permission to use that car. Oh, I bought the car. Paid extra money to pay $2, $1.99 for it. $2 for it. Nothing like a Firebird. I wish they still made these. The Pontiac will probably never come. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They said I could smoke that car. This thing's got a V8 turbo in it. I feel like it should have a bird on the hood. Some of them didn't have birds. Woo! I got caught up here. Let me catch up here. It's another wonderful day in the world. Wonderful day in the video game world. Gaming is great. I used to watch a lot of movies, but I'm more of a gamer now. I used to watch a lot of TV, not anymore. I do watch TV though. When I play games at night, I have to take a break after I play for a couple hours. Because I'll play for 2 hours usually. Then on the weekend I'll play a couple times. Play in the morning, then I'll play later on tonight. I'll play some Modern Warfare 3 beta here in a little while. It's a pretty good game so far. It comes out November the 12th is when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. Started out being a gamer on YouTube, doing gaming. Now I'm doing a bunch of things. Getting some of my Monster Jam videos on. Because I used to go to Monster Jam before COVID came along. I used to go to Monster Jam every year. And I'm probably going to start going again so I can do some newer videos, brand new videos on the monster trucks. My favorite truck is Gravedigger. And I like Son of the Gravedigger too. I like both of those. And Maximum Destruction. Maximum D is so good. His frame of his truck is so old. He's never changed the frame of that truck. He changed the fiberglass body on it, but that's about it. He's a veteran at Monster Trucks. He's real good. Maxim D is really good. He could do a backflip with his truck. Then the lady that drives the Scooby-Doo truck, she did a great job doing a backflip. She did a really good job doing her first backflip with the Scooby-Doo truck. She's a real good driver too. Then I used to like a truck called Medusa, but she doesn't do Monster Jam anymore. Medusa was cool. And that Zombie Apocalypse, that truck with the waving arms and the zombie face on it, that truck is pretty cool. I think it's called Zombie Apocalypse. Apocalypse. I don't know. I want to get more subscribers. I want to have to do some more things. Go do some different things that I never thought I would do on YouTube. Going to do some neat stuff. I'm trying to do like yesterday they had out the flying field here in Florida. They had jets flying. It was a special day for all jet planes. There was no regular planes on the ground. Gas-powered jets using fuel that they would use in jets. And they sound so good and they smell good too. Because jet fuel smells different than regular fuel. And they're so darn fast and they're so cool to fly them. But I sure in heck wouldn't want to fly one of those jets. They cost a lot of money. Cost almost as much as a house does. Almost as much as a house payment or a house does. They can go up high and they can go pretty fast. You can see they can make them smoke too. Make smoke come out of the back of them. I fly a drone. Yeah, I fly Phantom 3 Standard. Been flying for like 4 or 5 years now. Just need to get back into it. I haven't done much this year because it's been so hot outside. Be doing it probably here in the fall. I'm gonna start doing it again. Now I get a Teledrone, DJI Teledrone too. I'm gonna get one of those. That's a small, really small drone. It's one of the smaller drones that they make, that DJI makes. I don't know if they make them anymore, but they did make them. I'm gonna get one on. I'm gonna get one here pretty soon. I can carry that with me everywhere and do videos up in the air with it. And put those on YouTube too. I'm having fun right now. Yeah, I am. Really have fun when people come on and are watching, because it makes me feel like I have accomplished something on YouTube. Makes me just feel good because I enjoy people. People are great. There's a lot of good people in the world. There is still a lot of good people. Lots of them. I look at the good stuff happening right now. I don't look all that bad stuff that's going on. It makes me upset because I can't do anything to help anybody. Can't do anything to help. Oh, I got a checker flag. Cool. Got first place. I got a good lap. Oh, he's going all right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Oh, I got a 90 this time. Hey, I tried to get him to stay on longer by saying stuff, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Maybe it'll work if I do some different things. Gotta try to do something different. All right. Let's go to the... If you all like my videos, please give them a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel for more video content, because I post videos daily. And please ring the little bell icon. It'll notify you when I post my videos. Thank you.